All right, I'm going to show. I want to show you guys how to take the trim off of around the rear window on the Ae86 hatchback. I looked online. I couldn't find it anywhere. A good write-up or a video or anything. So I'm going to go ahead and make a video of it. It's pretty. It's not too bad, but if you don't know how to do it, it can be pretty daunting. There's a couple things to note that on the back side you'll see like these clips, these white clips with screws, and let me take you off the tripod so you can see what I'm talking about. See that type of clip right there, and those right up there. That those are actually just clips holding in the window, the glass, but they do. That is actually what the tracks clip onto as well. So, or what the outside trim pieces clip onto as well. And what they do is they slide on. There's like a. Let me show you. I did the other side already. And so I did the other side already, so that makes me an expert automatically. I'm kidding, but if you see this little piece right here, there's a little overhang, and it kind of it clips over the white piece that I just showed you. So what we need to do is move, like say the white clip is right here, you need to slide this piece over to where it'll come undone. Now the side piece and the bottom piece, this whole track right here runs along that white clip. So some instances you can pry it off, but most of the times you can just slide the whole track off of the clip. I'll show you what I'm talking about here in a second. The tools of choice, I got these paint sticks, wood, something wood. You don't want to use a screwdriver for this. If you do, you're risking bending. I mean, you can still bend it with these too, but even more so with a screwdriver, you can really screw something up. You could actually, you might even crack your glass, if you're not careful. But just the thing to remember is to take your time. Okay, like I said, it's not a race, and you're not going to impress anybody if you do it quickly. So what I am going to do is, just for lubrication purposes, I'm going to spray some WD-40 on the glass, and up in here. You can try to. What this will do is, and even on here, so it'll run down into the clips or the tracks. You don't have to do this, but I'm just going to do it anyway, just because it might help. If it might help, then it's worth it to me. It's not going to hurt anything. So. Now the point of attack is, the first point of attack is, you'll notice on this portion right here, it comes off those clips much easier. I'm going to try this. The other side was actually a little bit easier to get in, but I'm gonna film this side because it's the second side, and it's always easier to do it once you've done it once. So you just find a way to get in here like this. All right. Now, I'm using two because see how I prying this up? I'll use my second one to get up underneath it while I'm prying it up. All right. So now I'm in there like this. Now what I'm going to do is just work my way up And you'll hear a couple pops as it comes off of those clips. Just keep working up. Okay, hear that? That was this trim coming off that plastic clip. Work our way up to the next one. All right. Heard that. Now let me have you see if you can look at this. See, here's the trim. See how it's, you see these two spots right there? Those are the clips, and they're off now. And now you, I mean, they're off of this trim. Now you just got to keep working up. And these there's two clips up here. These are pretty hard to get off. Those are the ones where I showed you how that had that overhang. You got to actually slide them off. I'm going to come around. I'm going to go down under here. See what kind of damage I can do. Okay. So come down. You don't want to pry too much. Like coming up, working my way up here, I basically just slid the stick straight back in it, and the clips came off. There's no reason to really you know, try to strong arm it or something like that. You know, you just want to. And also, there's also tools that you can buy that's made for this stuff. You know, it's like made of plastic, and it would go under there, and you can actually, and it's angled, and it would work a lot better than these sticks. But I was able to do it with the sticks, so I'm just going to use it. Now with this underside, because of this curvature right here, and with the body getting up under there, it's hard to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work it from the glass side, from this side, instead of coming up underneath. That way you don't have to force that angle so much. So, all right, so there it came off that clip, off of this one over here. Here's one right here, so let's see if we can get it off. I might need to. Okay. All right. Now what I'm going to try to do is, you see how this is one piece right here. Right here, that's just a piece. What it does is it connects this one to this one. It's a link. So what I'm going to try to do is slide that off of one of these. Slide that off of one of these ends here. That's why I use the WD-40 as well, because it helps with the lubrication. So I'm going to spray a little bit more. And now that this is loose, see how loose that is? I'm able to pull on that. You see how that's coming off now? Well, you can't see because my hand's in the way, but see how I'm able to get that, work that out a little bit? Let's see how we can do the bottom side. Okay, the bottom side just came out like that. So I'm just going to leave that piece in there like that. No need to take that off. All right, so good. Now we got this top part pretty much just hanging there all the way up until here, and then it gets tight again because we haven't got it off these two clips yet. So what I want to do is I'm going to start over here on this side now. get up underneath there and work down. All right, there we go. So I've got up underneath that. Just work our way around, nice and slow. All right, there it goes. See that white? See that white thing right about here? That's one of the clips, and I was able to just pry that off just like that. Then I'll work my way down using two. Okay, there's another clip right here, so I'm going to put my other stick here. Okay, no, I'm sorry, it's not. False alarm. Here it is, right here. Okay, I'm already off of that one. Okay, there we go. Now, see, it's looking good. It's getting there. So now we'll keep working our way down. Trying to stay out of the light for the camera, and then. All right, so now this whole piece right here is pretty much is off the clips as well, but it's still tight because we have this. We have this on top. It's in, and we have this whole section is still in over here. So I'm able to move this forward. I'm able to move this forward enough to get it off those clips, hopefully. So we'll see. Oh. Okay. Nope. Oh. Shit. What I did there was, this was so loose, I was able to work that top part off. Work that off of this, and when that happened, it basically just fell off. So that's good. So there's that, the whole top piece. Now here, that's pretty much just going to come right out like that. Okay. And then for this was actually the hardest piece, the bottom window trim. This whole thing is going to have to slide off of the tracks. Bam. There it is. You got it? Just like that. Now you got all your trims off. Just do that to the other side. And now you got a big mess to clean up underneath your windows. Mm-hmm. Now look at your face too.